Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible life journey of Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon and one of the most powerful and influential figures of our time. Before we begin, let me remind you of something important. This story is not only about Jeff Bezos, it is also designed to help you practice your English listening skills, improve your vocabulary, and understand real-life storytelling in English. So stay with me until the end of this story. By the time you finish listening, you will not only know the life story of Jeff Bezos, but you will also feel more confident with your English. Now let's go back to the very beginning. Jeff Bezos was born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, a city in the United States. At the time of his birth, his name was Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen. That's right. Jeff was not born with the last name Bezos, and we will soon discover how and why his name changed. Jeff's mother, Jacqueline Gies Jorgensen, was only 17 years old when she gave birth to him. She was still attending high school, which made her situation extremely challenging. Being a teenager while raising a baby was not easy, but Jacqueline was determined. She believed that no matter how difficult life became, she would do everything she could to give her son a better future. Jeff's biological father, Ted Jorgensen, was not very involved in his life. He struggled with alcohol addiction and did not take responsibility as a parent. Because of this, Jacqueline made the brave decision to leave Ted when Jeff was still very young. She understood that her son needed a safe, stable, and loving environment to grow up in. A few years later, Jacqueline married Miguel Mike Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who had come to the United States in search of opportunity. Mike was a kind, disciplined, and hard-working man. He treated Jeff like his own son and later legally adopted him. After the adoption, Jeff's last name officially changed from Jorgensen to Bezos. Mike Bezos worked as an engineer at Exxon, one of the largest oil companies in the world. From him, Jeff learned important values such as hard work, responsibility, and perseverance. These lessons had a powerful influence on Jeff's character and mindset. From an early age, Jeff showed an intense curiosity about how things worked. He loved to tinker, which means taking things apart and putting them back together. One famous childhood story describes how Jeff, still a toddler, tried to dismantle his crib using a screwdriver because he wanted to sleep in a real bed. This moment perfectly shows how curious and determined he was, even at a very young age. As Jeff grew older, he spent many summers on his grandfather's ranch in Texas. His grandfather, Lawrence Preston Gies, was a retired nuclear physicist. During these summers, Jeff learned practical skills like fixing tractors, repairing machines, and solving problems creatively. These experiences helped him develop independence, confidence, and a deep interest in technology and innovation. Jeff was an outstanding student. He loved reading books, especially those about science, space, and technology. Teachers often noticed his strong focus and intelligence. One well-known example of his creativity is when he built a homemade alarm system in his room to keep his siblings out. Even as a child, Jeff was already thinking like an inventor. By the time Jeff reached high school, he already had a clear vision for his future. He dreamed of becoming an entrepreneur and creating something truly extraordinary. He once told his friends that he wanted to build a company that would help humans live in space. Later, Jeff's family moved to Miami, Florida, where he attended Miami Palmetto Senior High School. He continued to excel academically and eventually became the valedictorian, the top student in his graduating class. During his graduation speech, Jeff spoke about helping humanity by expanding civilization beyond Earth. While other teenagers were focused on college or careers, Jeff was already thinking about the future of humanity. After graduating from high school, Jeff Bezos enrolled at Princeton University, one of the most respected universities in the United States. Located in New Jersey, Princeton provided the perfect environment for Jeff to grow intellectually. He chose to major in electrical engineering and computer science, two fields that would later shape his career. At Princeton, Jeff's passion for computers became even stronger. He spent countless hours studying, experimenting, and exploring new ideas. His work ethic was impressive. While many students enjoyed parties and social events, Jeff remained focused on learning and improving his skills. He joined the Princeton Computer Science Club and built strong relationships with professors who shared his interests. Jeff was not simply preparing for a job, he was preparing to change the world through technology. Jeff graduated in 1986 and many opportunities opened up for him. He started his career working on fiber optics technology, which plays a major role in internet communication. Later, he worked at Bankers Trust and eventually at D.E. Shaw and Company, a hedge fund where he became a financial analyst. Although Jeff earned a high salary, he felt unfulfilled. He didn't want a comfortable life without purpose. He wanted to build something meaningful. In 1994, Jeff read an article about the rapid growth of the internet. This moment changed everything. He realized that the internet could transform business forever. That's when he came up with the idea of starting an online bookstore that could serve customers worldwide. Jeff made a bold decision. He left his stable job, packed his car, and moved to Seattle, Washington with his wife, Mackenzie Scott. Together, they started Amazon in their garage. Jeff's parents supported him financially, even though they did not fully understand the risks. The first version of Amazon sold only books, but Jeff's vision was much bigger. He believed Amazon could become a place where people could buy anything. Amazon's early years were full of obstacles. Many people did not trust online shopping. Technical problems were common, and competition increased. Jeff focused intensely on customer satisfaction, ensuring that orders arrived on time and problems were fixed quickly. In 1997, Amazon became a public company. In 1998, it expanded beyond books into electronics, toys, and CDs. Despite rapid growth, Amazon did not make profits for many years. During the dot-com crash, many companies failed, and investors doubted Amazon. However, Jeff remained focused on long-term success. He invested in warehouses, logistics, and a third-party marketplace. In 2005, Amazon launched Amazon Prime, offering free 2-day shipping. This changed online shopping forever. Later came AWS, Kindle, Amazon Fresh, and the acquisition of Whole Foods. In 2003, Amazon finally became profitable, and its growth accelerated rapidly. Jeff Bezos became known for his long-term thinking, customer-first philosophy, and day-one mentality. One of Amazon's most revolutionary innovations was one-click shopping, which made purchasing fast and effortless. Amazon continued innovating with Prime benefits, Alexa, and cloud services, always staying ahead of competitors. Jeff stepped down as CEO in 2021, but his influence remains strong. He founded Blue Origin to make space travel affordable and launched the Bezos Earth Fund to fight climate change. Jeff's personal life, philanthropy, and vision show that success is not only about wealth, but impact. Conclusion: believe, dream, achieve. Jeff Bezos' story proves that great achievements start with a bold idea. He believed in the internet when others doubted it. He took risks, failed, learned, and never gave up. Your journey can start today. Dream big, take action, and keep moving forward. The future is full of possibilities. And just like Jeff Bezos, you can create something extraordinary.